Good morning, TikTok. I have a scenario for you today. So, what would you do if someone you've known for several years, say over 5 years, their child came to your house crying to the point to where they were having trouble speaking, saying that they were afraid because their parent was yelling, screaming, and brandishing a hammer, threatening to break electronics. Slight content for this scenario. Child's small girl, maybe 11 years old. Parent, male, 180 pounds, 6 foot. What would you do? What would you do? I'm saying you know this person, so you know that this is not an abusive situation necessarily. You know that this is most likely more of a tired, agitated, fed up parent who lost their cool. It happens. It happens to everybody. No judgment, right? No judgment. I'm not talking about someone who actively hurts their children or someone that, is red flag issues. One-time thing. What would you do? And more importantly, if you were the parent in this scenario that made the mistake of going too far and scaring your child, what would you do? What would you do? I know if it was me, regardless of what it was for, if my child is afraid, I would encourage, insist, and teach that they go to a safe space. Rather that safe space be a friend's house, a family member's house, the next door neighbor, someone they feel safe with, regardless of the situation or why they feel unsafe. I would want my kids to do that. And at the end, even if I was one that caused the feeling of being afraid, I would still tell that other parent thank you when they brought it to my attention. Thank you for being a safe space for my child. Thank you for being a voice to my child. Thank you for letting me know that they were feeling this way and that they were scared. I would say thank you. I would want it brought to my attention because I'm sure if I was that irritated, agitated, or angry, I'm probably not looking at the situation very clearly, and I'm probably not seeing the impact that it had on my child at that time. What would you all do? What would you do if you were the parent that the child came to? And what would you do if you were the parent that made the mistake? I'm just curious because I know there's a lot of parents out there that would instantly go on the anger and defensive. I know from personal experience that even though all you're saying is I'm just trying to tell you what happened at my house with your child while your child was there, and it be taken as an attack, an accusation, an assumption. I've been cussed at, I've been yelled at, I've been screamed at, I've been physically touched and pushed just for being the advocate for the child and not even saying anything about CPS, cops, you did something wrong. Those words never passed the lips. Just simply, this is what happened. I wanted you to know. I hope everything's okay. But they get so angry and so defensive, they can't even acknowledge their children's emotions and experience of the situation. They just immediately ignore, deny, and refuse. Oh no, I've never lost my cool in my life. They did this. They've been on their electronics for a week. I get the frustration. I have 6 children. I get it. But I'm the parent. Those electronics belong to me. I bought and paid for them, and I continue to pay for their use. So if I decide that my child's been on it too much and they need to do something else, it's called give me the phone. It's called I'm taking the charger. It's called I'm turning off the Wi-Fi. You're the parent. Why do you have to get to the point to where you would resort to physical aggression to make a point? Especially when it's a young child. And I don't care if that child rolled their eyes, told you I don't want to. There's no real excuse for it. Especially when it's a young child, 11, younger. You got to be able to say I'm sorry, in my personal opinion and in my personal experience. But again, this is a scenario, so tell me what you all think. On both sides. Parent that's being asked to help by the child, and the parent that made the mistake. What would you all do? Let me know.